It's Sunday, the 7th of February 2016. This is a chart for Evolution Mining. Evolution's a stock I've just got interested in. I missed a lot of last year's move. This is one of the better performing gold stocks last year, and I think it's now comfortably the second largest gold producer on the ASX in terms of market cap anyway, and production. I think they're producing about 750,000 ounces, on an annualized basis this year. So, I think it's had a quite a nice little pullback in the last couple of weeks. I think their quarterly wasn't quite as good as some of the market had expected. They've been, I guess, the Australian dollar gold price has sort of stagnated a little bit in the last few weeks, and companies like Evolution and Regis have gone a bit sideways. But that's a good thing because the Australian dollar gold price is now on Friday night really kicked off toward above 1650. And it looks like it could really have, make a bit of a move toward 1700 or 1750 as well. So I'm thinking Evolution, a lot of the broker targets are about, not much more than $1.50. So it's above the broker targets, but I think there's going to be a bit of a re-rating of the Australian gold sector. So some of these, especially with that gold price moving up, obviously in Australian dollars. So, I think we could see a repeat of this move. We've already had it once there, and I think it's quite possible we see it move up toward $1.80, and more than likely that happens in the next. It could happen in the next 3 or 4 days if the gold price stays where it is, which obviously the gold prices could have a pullback as well. But I think there's quite a good possibility of $1.75, $1.80 in the next few days. They've got a good production base. I think they're fairly stable production. There's a bit of I guess the market is waiting a little bit for to make sure that they can continually produce and roll their new acquisitions. I think they've got a bit more capex at the Cow mine, which is their largest mine, which I think they bought from Barrick about 6 months ago. So, $1.80 quite easily possible. And after that, I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be dependent on the gold price. But this stock's in a good uptrend. I think if you want to be exposed to the larger companies with more stable production, these guys are probably a fairly safe bet, along with a company like Northern Star.